Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents, and welcome back to my channel. Also, please don't forget to check out my website, waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I'm Liz Quinn, your certified Scentsy consultant, and the link to that is in the description box down below. So today, I have my weekly What I Have Been Warming for you, and before I forget, I am working on a few cleaning products. So I am just about done with this Blue Grotto, which I had in both the dish soap and the counter clean, and I am loving it. I love Squeeze the Day, and I really enjoy this, and I think I might be ordering Fiesta Lime soon because I still really like that in the cleaning products, and I also need to try Coastal Sunset. And at the moment, I am working through Driftwood Bay, which was in, gosh, I don't know, some sort of a flash sale or something, or summer collection or something at some point, and this is really, really nice. Ages and ages ago, we had this in a bar for a summer collection. It was so good. I would love to see that back for a voting for Bring Back My Bar option, but I never have. And I am working at the moment with the bathroom cleaner that I got recently in Make a Splash. And my favorite part of Make a Splash is the packaging, so I will not be ordering this one again. There is just something about this particular scent that even though it is terribly popular, I just don't love it. So anyway, let's move on to the bars. I have a decent number here, maybe not as much as usual because we did have a holiday weekend and a lot of crazy stuff going on with our schedule this last week. So what I have in here is definitely a mixed bag. So let's start with, just some stuff that was going in the main rooms. So we did have a few days with some sunshine. So I started pulling out Rainbow Sherbet, and Rainbow Sherbet is delicious. It's nice and strong. It is sherbet with this wonderful key lime punch. It's got a little bit of a bite. I would say it's more like zesty than it is like biting, and it is so good. So you only need a couple cubes of this and a couple of warmers. This pumps out lots of volume, and it's super happy like a party when it's going. So we melted a lot of that a couple different days. And I mostly paired it with cocoa lime. So over the course of the week, I went through this entire bar, I'm pretty sure, or close to. And this is so good. Cocoa lime doesn't last as long as Rainbow Sherbet, and most citrus scents are kind of fleeting. You put them in the warmer, you enjoy them for a little while, and then they're kind of gone. So I don't need to get more than a day out of cocoa lime, but I love it so much when it's going. So it's got the lime, it has a little bit of almost like a Sprite effervescence, like a lemon lime in the background, and that creamy coconut. It is delicious and it is happy. All right, then there was a day where I wanted to do like really springy, Eastery type scents. So I had apricot vanilla going, and you know, you had heard me really wonder if this was going to be strong. I put 2 cubes of this in this warmer the other day, and when I came back home after doing some errands or whatever, it was a little bit too much, so I actually turned it off. So I would say apricot vanilla is plenty of a good performer, and I would not worry about it anymore. And this is apricot and vanilla, and it's got this sweetness that on that particular day, it was too much. It was super sweet. It was almost cloying for me. So I guess that my opinion on this is that it's quite strong in comparison to what I had always believed it would be. And I had paired that with Raspberry Lollipop, and I had been keeping this in one of my clubs to evaluate it. I'm going to take it out. It's okay. You know, it's nice. It smells like raspberry. It definitely smells like that hard candy part of a lollipop. So they nailed the scent profile on this to match the name and the description. But it's just okay. I didn't smell it super well. The apricot vanilla way overpowered it. So I think I'm kind of done with that particular scent. Now, I had 2 cubes left of the mandarin and mango nectar. I've been holding on to this from, I believe it was last year's summer collection. And this is super, super fruity. It's like a Jolly Rancher with the mango and the peach. So I popped it in, these last 2 cubes in 2 different warmers. I enjoyed it. It was my least favorite of all the scents in that particular summer collection, but I didn't hate it by any means. So it was enjoyable to use it up, but I'm not sad that I don't have more. All right, then I also went through quite a bit of Amazon Rain, and I used this in the back room, I used it in the front room, a couple different days over the week. It was just so nice outside a couple days that I really wanted that freshness in the house to match the beautiful sunshiny freshness outdoors. And it's so soothing and calming. It's got the coconut milk, it's got the melon, it's got the greens, and then it has a little bit of orange zest, and it is a winner. I love this. I think it's absolutely a Scentsy classic, and I hope that eventually they put this into the Scentsy Club as a brick. All right, now this is the first time this year I broke out this bar, and that is Be Fabulous. And this is so happy. This is grapefruit and limoncello and just this wonderful, zesty, smooth, citrusy party. It is so good. This was, I think, an April scent of the month, 2 or 3 years ago. It's wonderful. I hope that it stays in the spring summer catalog for a good long time. All right, now today I have By the Sea melting in the front room and also some in the Florida room. And this is just a fresh, relaxing classic. It has all that seaside air and then a little bit of like a grassy dewiness as though you're sort of walking through the dunes. It's so nice. And good and strong too. Like not too strong, just strong enough to be satisfying when you melt it. And at the same time, because I wanted sort of a watery and fresh quality, I did Mahalo Coconut, which is the most unusual and beautiful and elegant scent. You can do this in a bedroom. You can do this if you add more cubes, which is what I'm doing right now, out in like a medium-sized zone. And this one it's got lei, it's got coconut, it's got violet, and it has pineapple. But it's all in this beautiful, creamy, lush, gentle, florally profile. Fabulous smell. All right, then the last 2 cubes of last year's bar of Pina Colada Chacha. Now, I don't know if it's because it was at the bottom of the bar and had been sitting, but this performed pretty well because I have trouble smelling this one in my house. It was so good. I had that out with some cocoa lime and I think the rainbow sherbet at the same time. So happy. So this is the smoothness of pineapple and the creaminess of coconut, and it's lovely. As I've said, my only complaint has been that it doesn't throw super far for me, so I put it in and I expect it to do more. Now, I'm holding on to my bars of pineapple sorbet for when the weather truly gets warm. I have almost 4 bars. I gave my mother 2 cubes, so I've got 3 bars and 6 cubes left, and I am thoroughly looking forward to that one with Pina Colada Cha-Cha, different warmers in the house because I love pineapple. But I don't like pineapple pucker because it's bitter to me. So I'm looking forward to having a summer pineapple party in the house very soon. All right, then I got out my Aloha Citrus. I think I wasn't thinking about where I was going to put this because I know that it's a light performer, so this kind of disappeared into the atmosphere. I've got another bar that I'm going to put in my bedroom. That's where this belongs. I didn't smell it very well out in the medium zones that I put it in. But this is so, so pretty. And it's got jade blossom and vetiver and I think some tangerine. It's beautiful. I do love the car bar that's in my car right now, and it's just scenting it perfectly. It's not too much, it's not too little. Okay, and then I had 2 cubes. I had all these clamshells where I was digging through my stash. I'm like, I've got 2 cubes of this, 2 cubes of that. I ordered full bars. I need to get those 2 cubes gone. So I put 2 cubes of Bonfire Beach in my bedroom. I had the stone leaf in there until I moved things around to do these videos this week. So this is a great bar. It has marshmallow, which I totally forgot to say the last time I was describing the scent. And then it has flint. It has a little bit of like a beachy, sandy quality and a complexity of toastiness from the fire. Beautiful. Very summery. Very nice. The first day I got more of the earthy and beachy and rock type stuff, and then that all burned off and you pretty much just had sweet marshmallow left over. It's so good. So why I wanted this in my bedroom this week, I can't tell you because it's really not a scent for in there, but I enjoyed it very much. Okay. And then Harbor's Edge. I had pulled this out because I was reevaluating. This is not going anywhere. And I had been melting it all week in my back room on and off. So good. And this one wasn't as strong as when I had tried to use it a couple months ago in my kitchen and I felt so overwhelmed. I don't know if it's the oil distribution in the bar, which cubes I was using where, not sure. But this was a good, nice, pleasant strength, not overwhelming. This time when I melted this and I did it in my back room in 2 warmers. So it has the raspberry, it's got the fern, and then it's got all this fresh seashore air. And it is both earthy and fresh and aquatic. So good. So this is a in my club gem that I have not seen back for Bring Back My Bar voting. It was a scent of the month, out the same month that we had the little tin lighthouse, which I did not purchase. I only got the bar. And then I actually, with Harbor's Edge, I took it out of my club, and I don't know what the fluke was that it was available again. But it was available to put back in your club. And I'm like, okay, I'm putting it in my club, and I'm not taking it out. And that's just the way it is. So if I eventually get a stash of 10 bars that I haven't used, I'll pull it. But right now I'm only like 2 or 3 bars ahead, so I don't feel like I'm safe to pull it out. Okay, now, what I'm melting in my bedroom right now, and I'd gotten that huge haul with all the different warmers. I'm using the Kindness warmer in there, trying it out, and I have Soothe, which is one of the All Is Well bars that we had late winter in an LTO. It's beautiful. So, Soothe and Harbor's Edge and By the Sea, they all share some similarities. This one is the most clean. This one's got all that sweetness from the raspberry and a little bit of earthiness from the fern. And then this one, I am debating how long I'm going to keep it in my club. But it's very similar to By the Sea, but it's a little bit more grounded because it's got like a driftwood and mineral quality, which I really like. The rest of the family's like, I don't love it, but I do. So Mama's probably got to at least get one more bar, right? So this one I find very intriguing, and it's really, really good to me. Relaxing, a little bit strong for the bedroom, like that first couple hours, but then I love it and it goes for several days. So what's left in here? My daughter has been on a sort of throwback to winter melting rampage. So she's been doing Cozy Cashmere, which is another club bar for me. This is blackberry and cashmere, and it's a little bit sultry and just really cozy. Definitely a cold weather scent. And then I think in the other warmer she's got in there, she did cashmere and corduroy, and this is just fantastic. I love this with satin sheets. I love this with relax. I love it by itself. I sort of feel like I'm doing a Dr. Seuss book. You know, I love it here or there. I can eat it anywhere. Oh, green eggs and ham. So, but I'm talking about cashmere and corduroy. This scent is sophisticated. It's relaxing. It's deep. It's so many things. And I sure hope that they bring it back in the fall. It's in my bi-monthly club, and I almost didn't put it in there because last fall I wasn't impressed. But this is definitely a winner. So it's got the woodiness from almost like a sandalwood, and then the cashmere scent, and whatever they want to call the corduroy. Corduroy doesn't have a smell, it's just a fabric, but it feels like that really substantial lushness that you get with Goodwill corduroy pants. So it's good. Very nice. And last but not least, she did a combination in her bedroom one day when she wanted a lot of spice of baked apple pie and cozy spice. And this was great. So if you happen to have cozy spice in your club, definitely either put close warmers, alternating warmers, or throw them in the same warmer of the cozy spice with the baked apple pie. Really, really nice. Just so cuddly, so relaxing. So the cozy spice is nutmeg forward, and it smells a lot like a nice cup of spiced tea with a little bit of milk. And then the baked apple pie, it smells like a bubbly baked apple pie with all of the juices and the spice, and it's so good. So that is what I have been warming, and that is what I have been using when it comes to cleaning products. And you know, I always forget to collect my scent circles and my car bars, but I probably go through a car bar every 2 to 3 weeks, and I use scent circles occasionally in different places. And if I'm out of car bars, then I'll hang one of those in my car, but that only lasts for like a week. So that's kind of where I am with all of that. So what I wanted to ask you guys this week is, besides bars, what is your favorite consumable product from Scentsy? So I love the counter clean and the dish soap, and I also really, really like the car bars. So what do you guys think? And I hope to talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.